Hey everybody, it's me Tayana. Thanks for stopping by. Real Truth Hurts. I'm making this video because it's in response to some things that we were talking about on Phatty. And the question from Phatty is, what do you think about cosmetic surgery? And that could range from breast implants, nose job, etc. And some of the things that were said were, first of all, let me say that everybody that came by and made your comment, I greatly, greatly appreciate that. Thank you so much for your time and for your typing. I appreciate your opinions and everything. And nobody is wrong, no matter what you said. Nobody is wrong in their reply, in their response. I'm just going to give you what I think about the subject. So again, this is going to be my opinion, obviously. So things said about, how getting cosmetic surgery could be a waste of money, how it can make, you even more ugly because it could leave permanent damage or scars and things like that. And also how that people are scared, you be scared because, you might die, and that's a true possibility. And how, getting something fake doesn't make you beautiful. So I agree with that. I agree with everything that you guys are saying. It can be a waste of money, and it can be permanent. You can get permanent scars. It can make you scared. And some of the things that were like, well, you should only get it, or a good reason to get it would be if you had extra skin from rapid weight loss, or if you have some kind of scars or disfigurement that you're trying to change. And then others were just like, get it if that's what you want, if that's what makes you happy. Some people say, hey, I want new boobs, I want a new butt, and then you talk about guys. Guys, sometimes they get pec implants, and they get calf implants, and they get the fat sucked up from around their abs so it looks more defined. How they say Mr. Cool James got his done, I don't know. But we'll just say, that's the kind of examples that was out there, My thing is that, and this is my opinion, that when it comes to those things, no matter what it is, in order for you to really do these things and not cause yourself any real permanent damage as far as your psyche goes, you can't do these things or have these type of surgeries based off your emotion. Like, you can't do this based off an emotion, and nobody says that you have to do it based off a need either. You don't have to need the surgery to want it or to go through it, but I don't think it's a good idea to do it if you're based it off of how you feel about something. I think you should really take some time and use some logic, when it comes to deciding whether or not you're going to have these surgeries, especially deciding on where on your body you're going to have these surgeries. There's all kinds of things that people can do now, from eyelids to breast implants, nose jobs, butt implants, vaginal rejuvenation, all kinds of things that you can do now to change your body and make it either different or better, and in some cases maybe worse. You don't know until the outcome happens. Overall, the thing is that it is your decision, but you have to make these decisions and know and understand that what you're getting yourself involved in. You might very well go in there to have a surgery so that you can come out, get liposuction to come out smaller and lose weight fast or whatever you're doing, and you might not never come out of there. You might die on the nose. Or you go in there and you're so nervous and you don't know what to expect, and you're scared that you're not going to get what you want, and you come out that your outcome is just absolutely fabulous, and you got even a better turnout than you ever thought you would get. But the whole thing is that, I want to, my thing about it is that I'm just trying to figure out what is the difference between someone who on a daily basis applies makeup, puts on makeup on a daily basis, puts on concealer, lip gloss and mascara, or, put on these push-up bras that pushes them up and squeezes them in, or the booty pop pants or girdles and all. What is the difference between having cosmetic surgery and doing those things on a daily basis? I mean, to me, it's no different then. If you're looking different from what you actually look by putting or applying something to yourself, then that's not your true you either. When you put on your makeup, you're making up a different face, you're making up different eyes, you're making up different lips, and when you're putting on your bras, you're pushing in the push-up bras. If you have to push it up, then it's not really where it is. So then that's not real. Like, that is the facade of what you actually look like. It's not really you. So there's no difference. In my opinion, someone who applies makeup on a daily basis is daily covering up their blemishes, or daily, making their skin brighter or darker, or again, like I said, with the concealer, it's called conceal. You're concealing something. You're hiding what's truly there. So there's really no difference, except for with the surgery, obviously, you apply some mascara, you're not, the chances of you dying from applying mascara is very low compared to you actually going onto the table. I'm sorry, concealer. Applying concealer is not going to kill you, may not kill you, versus going on the table and having them cut your face and lift your eyes so that you never have to wear concealer again, or wearing the push-up bra may or may not kill you, versus you going to get a boob job that makes your boobs look like that without a bra. So you have to really be, in my opinion, you really got to think about everything that you're doing on a consistent basis that is pretty much doing the same thing that someone who went to surgery has chosen to do, that's going to kind of nip that in the bud, from that point forward. Women who, I arch my eyebrows. Like, I arch them with a single blade arch. That's what I use when I arch my eyebrows. And I've seen some women where they completely have their hair shaven off, or they get the laser stuff to take it out, and they get tattoo eyebrows. Like, their eyebrows are tattooed on, so they never have to do that cut or arch again. All they have to do is just make sure that the hair doesn't grow back and appear and show, but they have tattooed eyebrows. So that's cosmetic surgery. That's done maybe once or twice. I don't know how many times it takes to apply it. I'm sure it's just once with a tattoo. They do that once, twice, one eye, the other eye, and they're done. Here I am, week by week, I'm constantly, arching my eyebrows. We have the same effect. At the end of the day, I have arched eyebrows, she has arched eyebrows. However, I am continuing to spend the time on a weekly or daily basis doing that. For boobage, if I put on a bra and I'm wearing this bra and it's squeezing me and pushing me up every day, and then when I take it off, they just fall down into my lap, but I put the bra back on and somebody comes over, I gotta put the bra on because I don't want, them to see my boobs in my lap or something like that, versus maybe I went and go have breast implants or a breast reduction that makes my breasts smaller and sit up, and they're right in the middle, staring you in your face every time, no matter what's going on. What's the difference? I really don't see the difference, except for the time spent on a daily or weekly basis trying to constantly do those things. I feel like the people who go through the surgeries have gotten to a point where they feel like, it takes more time daily for me to try to get this stuff together versus than it does just for me to say, hey, you know what? I'm going to put the money down. I'm going to invest in myself so that I can keep it moving and be happy. I don't really think it has much to do with necessarily having a mental problem or being not happy with yourself. You're not happy with your situation, so you change it. Just like if you don't like where you live, you move. So if you don't like your boobs, you go buy some, I guess. But the thing is that you can't really knock reasons why anybody does anything that they do. You just have to hope and pray that when they make those decisions to do those things, they're based off of logic and they're not based off emotion. Because that's when you start to lose. Is when you start basing things off of how you feel instead of whether or not they're actually going to be the right thing for you. So get some pros and cons out if you're considering surgery or considering making some changes like that. If you have extra skin and you know that there's no workouts that you're ever going to be able to do to make that skin tight, then you're probably considering doing a tummy tuck or some kind of skin reduction. I don't know what you really call it, but you know what I mean? You're considering that. Well, there's nothing else that you can do. You've done everything else, and now this is what you're stuck with. So you have to do that. Now, if you're going from one surgery to another, then now you might have something going on more than what we're, more than just logic there. That's beginning to do something different. You have to start to really see, again, never start to do anything until you have a goal set and a plan for it. If you don't have a goal set or a plan for it, then you're going to be all over the place. You're going to be doing all kinds of random stuff that doesn't work for you, and it's not going to help you in the long run. So take care of yourself. Make the right decisions and do what's going to make you happy, truly happy, and not make you happy for the moment. Don't do anything that's only going to satisfy you for right then. Make sure that if you're going to do it, it's because you really truly feel like there's a need for it to be done in order for you to have true happiness, or for you to be able to preserve your time and not arch, whatever it is. Nobody is wrong in what they decide to do, especially if they're using good common sense and good knowledge when they make those decisions. So I hope that you understand where I'm coming from, and if you have any opinions based off of that, I would like to hear them, see what you're saying about it, because hey, you never know. Somebody might say something that gives me a different approach, or a better understanding, or a different understanding about the whole ordeal. So again, I appreciate everybody who came by, and thank you so much. And let's just do whatever it takes for you to be happy, and do what's important to you, and base it off of logic and not emotion. Okay? Alright, y'all. Y'all take care. I'm Tayana. Real Truth Hurts. And out.